Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with a divine masculine, divine feminine love story, okay? Spirit, please show me the divine masculine. Oh, wow. Okay. We got round and round for the divine masculine. Let me pull the divine feminines and then I'll read those. Spirit, please show me the divine feminine. Spirit, please whoa, that's way too many. Okay, I'm only going to take the one that flipped up. And that says, time for a nap. Sit back, relax, divine feminine. Just let things come to you. Sometimes we block our blessings for happiness when we are awake. So just take a nap. Take a step back. Sleep. You know what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can't even make this up, you guys. Look at this. 24, 25, overall energy, 26. Progression, that's what I see here. 24, 25, 26. Major progressions. Let's go ahead and read number 25 for the divine masculine and relationships. What does this talk about? So round and round, it says, are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Masculine. It's like doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Or if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. Okay? You got to get off the hamster wheel. That's what this divine masculine needs to work on is coming off of that. It's like, in past relationships, maybe they did things that, didn't make them happy because the overall energy is happy, happy. This is about being happy with the life that you have chosen for yourself. But if you're not happy right now, it's because you're trying to bring your old tricks into a new game. That's not going to work. So the relationship message for the feminine says, when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. So take a step back right now. Don't go out trying to actively pursue a relationship. Just take a nap. Relax on relationships right now. I mean, honestly, that's the best thing you can do. We are going into Mercury retrograde now, right? So Mercury retrograde is on the 13th. It's already slowing down. You don't want to meet someone new during a Mercury retrograde, and you sure in hell don't want someone from the past, okay? If it wasn't going from Capricorn into Sagittarius, Sagittarius being the one-night stand, I'll be honest with you, I would hold back right now. And I feel like that's what it's kind of saying right now is just hold back, take a nap, sleep on it, and don't make any sudden, judgments, all right? So with the number 26 is happy, happy as the overarching message, we've got, there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with, and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationships, and if you're seeking one, Be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. So it's like, I get like with the feminine, the feminine is like, I'm happy to be alone. Like, it's honestly like a breath of fresh air to be alone. That's what I'm getting. It's like she's kind of like learned to be happy in her own company. Whereas the masculine, they're going round and round where it's like they're trying to find someone outside themselves to make them happy, when really if they would just work on being happy themselves, by themselves, it would attract more in the relationship, on the relationship front. Let's go ahead and look at Spirit. Please show me the divine masculine and feminine. Yeah, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine, finances and career. Financial factors financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We've got codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, and she's looking at the finances and career. A lot of the time you guys want love, but you guys don't set yourself up for that to happen. You want to work and work and work, but yet you want a partner, right? The whole reason why you're watching this right now is because you're looking for a partner, but yet you don't have time for that partner. And this goes with the feminines too. I know a lot of feminines who are overworking and, trying to, but it's like, okay, but you want a relationship, yet you don't have time. So what? This person's just supposed to sit at home while you are constantly out, like, chasing after the dollar bill? Like, I don't know. That's not a relationship I want to be in. I want to be in a relationship where there's, equal give and take. There's, we spend quality time with one another. I require attention. You don't just get a puppy and leave it in the house. It's going to piddle on the floor. It's going to, get anxiety, and it's going to freak out when you're home, and it's going to chew up all your stuff, because that's its way of fighting with you for not being there. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine. Free yourself. Yep, there it is. Free yourself. Sometimes we let outside circumstances control us. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine's relationship. Wow, retreat and free yourself. Someone here left because someone else was a workaholic, or someone here is going to leave their divine counterpart because this person doesn't make time to share with them. That will be a blockage in your guys' relationship. The divine masculine only comes home when the divine feminine's sleeping, or vice versa. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Not in this new age. Sorry, guys. It's not going to work that way. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine. Yep, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Let's keep going. I want to get more on this before I start making any judgment calls on this. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine. We've got flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. 2 more. Spirit, please show me 2 more for the collective. 1, 2. There it is. Express your love and soulmate. Bottom of the deck, we've got trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Whew. Okay. So the center of the reading is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Someone here needed to take back control of their own life. I feel like they weren't allowing the relationship to breathe. They weren't allowing the relationship to flourish. It was like they wanted to keep this individual on the back burner, and they would only, listen, that's not going to work. You can't just, you can, but this person will only put up with it for so long. They're trying to trust, things will work out, and, this person will make time for me, but, the divine feminine is starting to wonder, well, do you have a third party at work? Because, are you having an affair at work? Because you seem to be there quite a bit, and you have the deception right underneath codependency. Codependency is looking over at finances and career. So it's like, or maybe, we can be married to our work too, where it feels like, you're having an affair, but it's with your work. And I feel like anybody who says, oh yeah, you can just work all the time and, I'll just sit here and, I'll just spend your money. That will only go over so well. And I've seen that one so many times. You see that one in the movies where the husband's working all the time and wife's got all the money and she goes out on a shopping spree and then, she's taking pills and drinking and, pissing away the money and, oh, but you thought that the money would be okay, right? You thought that the money was everything. You thought that listen, they don't want you for your money. They want you, well, some people do, but not in this reading. They want you because they value you and they appreciate spending time with you. So I think someone here in the process was like, I just don't trust this situation. I don't have faith in it anymore. I've lost all faith. I used to be happy, and I feel like someone here wants it to go back to the way that things used to be. Like, I want you to be happy. And so I do feel like this person, and I feel like you went round and round and round with them on this. And I do feel like this is a divine masculine, divine feminine that do know one another. And right now, they're pulling back their energy. I see the divine feminine is like, I'm not going round and round in circles with you anymore. I'm not going around and round in circles. I'm going off. I'm going off on my own. I'm finding my own happiness. And, if this is making me unhappy, going round and round about what it is that I need in my life, divine masculine, you need love. You need somebody who is going to be there, who's not coming home stressed out at night because they didn't make their quota. And, like relationships, I gotta be honest with you. I don't even know that I want one anymore. I really don't even know that I want one anymore. After doing all these readings and the readings in my private, my personal readings and stuff that I do with people, I'm just like, this is what you guys fight over. This is what you guys like give up everything for, is to like have, do you guys even get a break? Where the good times actually outweigh the bad times, or outweigh where, there's always these constant shit show and beat, ugh. I don't even know that I trust it anymore, and it's like, and then you have to go through all of this experience, right? Fighting for what you want, and having to put your foot down, and having to be willing to let it go and go through that breakup, because that's what the universe wants to see. The universe wants to see you hold the other person accountable. The universe, it's like the universe will, breadcrumb you when it's time, or give you little puzzle pieces when it's time to go get a new job, right? But man, when it comes to a relationship, it doesn't it doesn't give you any leeway. It's like, no, you're going to teach this person a lesson. And, oh, if you want it too bad, we're going to take it away from you. And we have to make sure that you don't want it as bad as you want it. And then if you don't want it as bad as you want it, then we'll give it to you. What the fuck? That's what I see in this. You're not allowed to want it. And if this person is going round and round and you have told them, you have no choice but to walk away. You have to walk away. That's what the center of this reading is. Free yourself, retreat. It's almost like you can't even fake it with the universe with the deception card. You can't fake it. You literally have to walk away. You can't just be like, okay, universe, I'm walking out now. Like, I'm leaving. Kind of reminds me of those, murder mysteries. Oh, Mr. Killer, I'm getting naked. I'm going to get in the shower. That's what I see here. And it's like the moment that you are not trying to deceive the universe by, okay, well, I'll walk away because that's what you want me to do, but I'm not really walking away. I've got, I'm looking over my shoulder trying to see if they're coming back. No, you don't get to do that. You literally have to go and just, like, it's done. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to turn off the television and go to bed and, just stay there. you know? Because once you do, that's when it opens this up for this relationship to come back together. Because yes, this person is your soulmate. Yes, the two of you are supposed to be together, but you can't do that until everything else is in line. You know, I see that like round and round, right? And then you see him like round and round. He can't even get out. There's no way out. He literally is going to have to jump the fence. And I feel like that's what this divine masculine is going to have to do, is jump the fence. If they want, you know, anything to do with this divine feminine, they're going to have to, you know, get rid of this. And I think for a lot of you, this third party is work, because we got the finances and career and codependency. It's almost like, you know, this masculine is like, well, you know, until I have the right amount of money, until I have this. And she's like, okay, well, I'm leaving. And he's like, well, you know, then go ahead and go. She's like, all right, I'm going now. And he's like, all right, goodbye. I get the clashing, you know, and that just won't work. That just won't work. That's not how this goes. So what does this divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? I'm so afraid of rejection. See, that's why he held himself back. He was afraid that he would be rejected if he didn't have the right amount of money or the resources or whatever it was. So he chose his, you know, he made a choice, and what he chose was not his divine feminine. So she's off, you know, doing her own thing. She's off, like, she's just off of relationships altogether. She's like, I'll find my own happiness. I'm going to do my own thing. And because she knows that whatever this, you know, incubation period is for her, it's necessary. So she's just off doing her own thing. And it's almost like I see the divine masculine just going in circles, like round and round, like, oh shit, what do I do? You know, I think the divine feminine is much more calm in all of this, whereas the divine masculine is like racking his head. Spirit, please show me, what does the divine masculine want to say to the feminine? Got 2 cards. I pushed you away because I was scared. Yeah, see, there it is. He was scared of rejection. He was afraid of not having what it took. And so he was like, no, I'm going to just go ahead and push you away because of whatever. And he very well, so for some of you divine feminines, you even moved out of the house. You packed up your stuff, you took the kids, and you were like, okay, I'm out. You know, I did that 20 years ago. You know, I used to tell my ex-husband all the time, I'm like, what do you have to work for if you don't have a wife and a family? Like, you can go to work all day, every day, but, you know, you don't come home. You wait until I'm asleep to come home. You know, you want to work and work and work. And then he would work, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days in a row. Then he would come home for, you know, and then he'd want to sleep. And I'm always at home with the kids. And I'm like, no, this is not the lifestyle I'm going to be living. Absolutely not. Work smarter, not harder. So the masculine is saying, I have a plan, but you have to trust me. I think the thing is so we talk about trust here, and the overall energy is trust. The thing is you have to give them something to go off of. You're just asking for blind faith, masculine. The masculine is like, but I need you to trust me. After he's already pushed her away, after he's already, like, tried to, not almost, controlled this situation to death, where somebody ended up absolutely walking away and going like, you know, I'm cool. I have a plan, but you have to trust me. Well, you have to be a trustworthy person. And right now with the deception sitting right next to that, we've got trust and deception, and we got trust here twice. You got to be transparent about what it is that you're expecting out of this divine feminine, because, you know, I don't think she trusts you. And I think that for good reason. You know, there very well could have been temptation for this divine masculine, because we do have the deception. He could have very well left this feminine for another party. Absolutely. And it could go vice versa. And I do read for genders. We do have masculine and we do have feminine. Okay. You masculine, feminine, but we have 2 genders, masculine and feminine here. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing 2 feminines and 1 masculine. Whoever takes on the role of the masculine. Okay? But with that said, I do feel like there was some type of deception here from this individual, and I do feel like that's something that's going to have to be cleared up. And I don't know. I don't know. Spirit, please show me, what does the masculine want to say to the feminine? Ooh, we got 2. I'm not good at communicating my feelings with you. I'm sure not. That's how you guys ended up. Yeah, I don't want to lose you. Well, you're losing out, divine masculine, right now. You're definitely losing out. Now is not the right time. Yeah, see? Now is not the right time. They want you to trust them. They're saying, if you trust me, you'll be happy that you did. But I think that this masculine just wants to be able to come back in and be like, see, excuse me, this is what I've done for you. This is what I wanted to. And the feminine's like, yeah, but you could have done that with me here, with me present. Like, we could have also done this together, and you didn't trust me. And now you just want to come back in and be all lighthearted and express your love and tell me, oh, yes, we're soulmates, but doesn't necessarily mean that soulmates are supposed to be together. And in this case, it's almost like, is there too much water under the bridge between these two? I feel like every person is going to, do their own thing. I don't feel like there is one answer to this. I feel like it's going to be about doing what makes you happy. It's not what makes this other individual happy. It's doing what makes you happy. And at the end of the day, for some of you, you may continue to stay away from this divine masculine, and he will find another feminine, and you will actually come into alignment with a new divine feminine, or new divine masculine or feminine, vice versa. Or you decide, you know what? I'm going to go right back into this, and we're going to try again, and we're going to take it slow, and we're going to, so each one of you is going to be a little bit different, but it really just depends on the deception that was done in this relationship and how much time has passed, and whether or not this person continues to act as they had in the past. Got to cover this up. So it says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So for some of you, you still have resentment towards this divine masculine, and you're not sure that after this deception and what they've put you through, that you're even capable of opening yourself back up to this relationship. Spirit, what advice do you have for the divine masculine? Yeah, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And you know what? That's kind of what I'm getting here, is that this person, or this divine masculine, wants to come back in and offer up. But I feel like this divine feminine might be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. We can be friends. Okay, I forgive you. We can be friends. But then this masculine's like, well, I don't want to be just friends. I want to be more. You're my soulmate. And she ends up friend zoning him. I mean, at this point, with what I'm seeing, you'll be lucky if you get, to be a friend to this person, because I feel like in the past, whoever this was not a friend when it first started, and that's what this masculine, he's done this before. This is not his first rodeo. So even if he does get to come back in and be friends, I don't know. I think she's going to sleep on it. I don't think that she's going to give up a whole lot of energy towards this relationship right now, only because, she's happy just the way she is. She's happy, sleeping alone. People do that. We get into these relationships and they don't want to come over and spend the night with you. Well, what you've done is you've made it very clear that they're going to be spending the night by themselves every fucking night, and it's every once in a while you might pop in, that they get used to sleeping by themselves and they get used to being by themselves, that at the end of the day, they don't really need you. And you haven't really given them a reason to want to open that up to you. So some really good nuggets in this reading for advice, for sure. You may have a plan, but it may backfire, masculine. Because I think that you have a plan, but you're not allowing the feminine in on the plan. And you don't just get to make plans for the feminine without telling the feminine what your plans are, so that she can decide whether or not she wants to opt in or opt out. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that here. At this point in time, now is not the right time. So again, just take a step back, do your thing, let the masculine just do his whatever merry-go-round dance. And yeah, good luck. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram under The Footsteps to Peace. Also, I am doing the buy one, gift one half off sale. You have to go over to my website. You'll find my phone number, and then you will call me. And I will get you scheduled for those, or at least the purchases, so I can send you out a gift certificate. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and we will chat again soon. Take care.